Hello, everybody. My name is Lee-honish. Welcome to Distressed Property Marketing, the podcast. For the next, what is it, 8 weeks? Whatever it is, we are getting ready for our 9th annual Monster Marketing Summit. So a quick explanation. I believe that there are 3 niches in real estate that can provide you listings without worrying about what the market will do. That is probate, divorce, and people who've not been able to make their payments, or what we call distressed properties. As you've heard me say many times, I am not a huge fan of probate or divorce because of attorneys being involved in the transaction. So we focus on distressed properties. That's what we've been doing for the last 9 years. That's the way our marketing works. And every single year we hold a summit, our big one. It's always held right around March. It's coming up. It's March 15th. So just type in right now, prereo.org. That's prereo.org, not .com, not .net, prereo.org. We will have a huge lineup of speakers. We will teach you everything you need to know about working with homeowners that have missed payments, what are the differences in the types of properties, and why it's an endless supply of leads and listings for you to work. I realize that the upcoming market is difficult and that many of you are currently struggling to find new listings. So instead of chasing after expireds, canceled, probate, divorce, FSBOs, whatever, along with all the other agents, right? And start focusing on a niche where people literally have to sell their homes, right? I should say need to sell their homes. Each week, I'm going to present a speaker from past events. You'll hear this message repeatedly at the beginning. That's just the way it is. I appreciate all of you who listen to this and download it on a consistent basis. You can sign up pretty much anywhere. It's available on all the platforms from Spotify to iTunes to iHeartRadio for that matter. So again, March 15th, 9 to 5. It's in Pasadena, California. If you are a coaching student, we will be streaming it live and you'll be able to watch it direct. You won't even have to leave the comfort of your own home. If you are interested in learning how to join our program, you've been listening along or you've been watching the videos, there's a commercial coming up right on the other side of this on how you can get involved with monster marketing and work with distressed property homeowners. But again, I'll say it again, for the next few weeks leading up to our event on March 15th, I'm going to present to you a series of speakers that we've had over the past 9 years, and we would love to see you all there. You don't have to be a coaching student. It's open to the general public. It's Pasadena, California. Go to prereo.org. That's www.prereo.org. And I look forward to seeing you all in Pasadena. So here is a quick commercial and your first speaker. Thanks.
Are you a real estate agent, realtor, investor, or are you in the real estate business and you need new listings and deals? We have a solution for you, and that solution has guaranteed results. How much would you pay to get face-to-face with a homeowner that wants to sell their home? What if you also got their email address and daytime phone number? And what if this homeowner also scheduled you to come to their door at a set time to meet with you? Sound too good to be true? It isn't. And it is 100% guaranteed for you to meet face-to-face with a real homeowner who really needs to sell their home. Not only will you get this remarkable contact system and its 100% guarantee, at no additional charge, you will get weekly coaching, documents, and training on how to get that homeowner and convert them into a new listing. When you purchase, you'll also get a one-on-one walkthrough so that you can start using the system today. Visit www.thelistingmonster.com. That's www.thelistingmonster.com. Or call Diana Ortiz at 213-706-0040. Stop wasting time the old way. Use a monster and get actual results today.
How's everyone doing today? You guys enjoying your lunch? That's great. First of all, I want to thank you all, and I don't know why I get nervous while I'm up here. It always happens. So I want to help a little bit. So I want to do a joke that I tried on my daughter and my wife, and I want you all to help me out with that, if that's okay. Right? Okay? I want you to tell me what the green grape said to the purple grape.
What did the green
grape say to the purple grape?
I don't know.
Get the grape out of here.
Breed. Okay, it didn't work. Okay, one of these days. Well, I want to thank you all for allowing me to come, and I want you to share with you just a little bit about myself before we go on. I am with Keller Williams Realty. I'm a part of their Agent Leadership Council, and I just wanted to share with you, I want to thank Lee and Dave and all those who asked me to come and share with you today, our host. Thank you. So I'm not going to be here long, okay? But can I share with you my philosophy of my life? In fact, I had to deal with this year because I do so much. So I wanted to share with you what I do in order to make my life worth living. Now, I have my information up there because I don't have a whole lot of cards. So if you want to write it down, you can do that. And just a little fun fact, really cool info that you can get on one of my websites. Well, just to look, here's me. I have a passion, I have a job, I have a hobby, and I have a career. My passion drives everything I do. My career pays for everything I do. My passion is pastoring. I'm in ministry, so I pastor a church, and I do that every week, all of my life. So that is my passion. It drives everything I do. So what we talk about today is basically telling you on how you can build your life on your passion, but also your passion sometimes will not pay for everything that you do. So my passion is ministry. My career is real estate. So my passion being ministry actually drives everything I do. My career is real estate, which pays for everything I do. My job, how many remember 2007? Yeah, 2007, a lot of realtors stopped doing real estate and got a job, okay? And I was one of the ones that I never liked a job. I always liked working for myself. So I didn't just get a job, I created a job for myself. So I started another business, a church newspaper, and that pays me on a W-2. So that's my job. It pays. It's a weekly newspaper that I do every week, which now actually helps with my real estate because I can advertise in my own paper. Okay? So, and then I have a hobby. And my hobby, you will never guess, is acting. So I like to do stage plays. So that's what I do to get my mind off of everything. So my passion drives everything that I do. My career pays for everything I do. And how many have been in the business less than 10 years? Less than 5 years? Okay. So my first year in real estate, I was with Keller Williams, and I want to encourage you because you can do this. My first year started in April of 2005. It ended in December of 2005. And in that time frame, my income after I paid my commission was $123,000. And what I do to equate that is this next slide right here that Mark Twain says. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence. Then success is sure. I was totally ignorant in what I did. All I knew was people told me that in order to start in real estate, you have to start with buyers. But I was ignorant to that fact, so I started approaching sellers. So all of my business was notice of default. All of my business was distressed properties. And all I knew was real trans. And so what I did at that time was, there was a book that I read that had 6 letters in the book, 6 letters. And all I did was plop those 6 letters into a contact management software. I pulled all the NODs, and I sent letters week after week after week after week after week, and I was totally ignorant of what I was doing, which enabled me to make $123,000. And I kept doing that up until 2007, and then I got caught up. All right. So ignorant is bliss. So don't think because you don't know anything doesn't mean that you can't move forward to get something done. And so what I learned, even in the system that we use with Lee and the monster system, I was totally ignorant with that system. I was ignorant to the point where as I saw it online and I said, I want it. So I called and I got it. Guess what I got when I got that? Nothing. I got a website. Hey, that's it. A website, and this is what you do, okay? So ignorant of the fact, guess what I did? I actually did what it said. I printed some labels and I went out and I passed out 32 labels, and in those 32 labels I got 2 listings. 2 listings. Everybody say 2 listings.
2 listings.
And I double-ended both of them. Isn't that wonderful?
4 commissions.
4 commissions, yes, 4 commissions. So it's really wonderful to know what you can do, but you have to know, and not only know what you can do, but be confident of what you're able to do. You have to prepare yourself for your audience. My fear was, what do I do when I get to the door? So I spent, even before I went out with those labels, I spent time on the phone with Diana. Okay? And my first call that said, come back, I want to talk to you, did I get up and go back? No, I didn't. I called Diana. I said, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? She said, go to the door. I hadn't done it, just go to the door. And so once I went to the door, my experience was wonderful. It was a short sale, a foreclosure, and a probate, all wrapped up into one. Isn't that wonderful? Many realtors will give up on that, right? I can't do that. No, I actually walked that seller through probate court. I walked that seller through the short sale, and we closed, and I sold it to one of my investors, and then I turned around and had one of my buyers buy it. Okay? So it is possible. Okay? So when we look at the second one that I did, within those 32, I actually put a label on one property. They called me over to see the property. They were in foreclosure and going through a loan modification, and I did just what Lee said. What can I do to help you through your loan modification? Do you know what process is in? They said, well, you can call our bank. So we sat at the table, called their bank, and they said, yes, the loan modification is going through. I said, great. Well, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. They said, well, we have another property over on the other side of town that we promised somebody else that they could get it, and it's going through foreclosure too. And guess what? I got that one. But you have to what? Prepare yourself for the job at hand. And that's what I'm here to do, to help you get confident in what you do when you get to the door. Now, when you got your license as a realtor, when you received your license as a realtor, there's some basic things that were already there. You're going to have to talk to people in order to be comfortable with doing real estate, correct? I'm going to have to get face-to-face with you. I'm going to have to get eye-to-eye to you. And I'm going to have to be comfortable with you to know that you know what I'm doing, right? Just because I purposely did not wear a tie today, like my picture has. I purposely didn't wear a tie today because many times when you go to the door, they don't want to see somebody dressed up. They want to see somebody who is at their level because at this time, they're hurting. So, can I say this right now? I have the best father anybody could ask for. I have the best mother anybody could ask for. I have the best children anybody could ask for. You hear me? So when I say I work for the best real estate company that anybody could ask for, you won't get upset, right? Okay. Because you're not upset with me talking about my dad or my mom. So that's what I claim. But you are more than what your tag says. If a police officer came and he walked up to you